96 overall Jared Goff is the new limited player for the Super Bowl promo, and some of you guys are wondering, should you go ahead and get it now, or should you wait until you can do it with training points? I just want to go ahead. We're going to point out a couple things here. We're going to go over, like I said, with the daily token sets for getting your Super Bowl rings and everything like that. We're going to evaluate if it's even worth pulling packs, and for everybody that's involved, whether you're new, you're a veteran, whatever it is, we're going to go over all those things. But you know what's amazingly interesting? Jared Goff is actually really not that bad right now, that limited card. Let's talk about it right now. All right, guys, so look, pretty much Jared Goff is now the limited card, and most of you guys are going to be like, yo, is it a perfect time for us to buy bundles? Is it a perfect time for us to buy packs? What if he turns out to be the MVP? All those questions are what I've been getting thrown at me, right? This is what I want you to know. You can kind of test the waters with EA Sports by using 120,000 coins. For those of you guys that are going to buy the bundle, if you are going to buy the bundle, just understand, you can see right there visibly, right? You get a 94 or a 95 overall player from either the past or the present, including with the bundle as a topper. What does that mean? I'm going to get into that in a second. Also, you can look over here and see what's going on. For those of you guys that are asking, can you pull him out of this pack? No, he's a limited 96. You only can get a 94 to 95 out of both the past and the present. So just so that we all understand, because it's not a stupid question, because with the snow, you were able to pull a lot of various things, and some people were pulling Randy Mosses and stuff like that, but they did. I don't believe they had like limits or something. But whenever EA specifically tells you an overall range, you're not going to get anything out of that range unless it's lower. Because you know how EA does. They might give you an 86 overall, and then they'll grant you like a gift pack. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll do wild things to you, and they'll be like, here, take this. Get out of here. Get out of my face, you filthy animal. Like, that's what I think about with EA. They're the biggest pimps ever. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's go back to the featured, right? So what does that mean with the topper? With that, I would probably go, if you got a high overall one, complete one of the the master sets, get a Elway, get a Franco, get whatever, sell that card back, and then also get the 3 Nats back, and then go back into ring redemption if you wanted to get things now. All right, but I'm holding on to my Super Bowl rings as of now. I don't know what else they're going to release, but again, one of the most interesting questions was, Gmia, what if he is the MVP? What if Jared Goff is the MVP? I don't know how I feel about that, because he's playing against Tom Brady, so it kind of seems weird with the thought process behind it. More than likely, I feel like if anybody's going to get it, it's probably going to be Tom Brady. I don't know why. It's just like, bro, I don't know what to say about it. I think I have a gold token, right? Let me make the gold one. And what I'm doing right now, obviously, guys, I'm doing my daily, getting my 3,600 Super Bowl rings or whatever. Again, if you guys want to see some of the things that I do earlier, you guys can always go over to twitch.tv/GmiasWorld, because sometimes I do things during that stream. Like, I'll open up a pack that I won't show you guys here, and you guys be like, yo, how'd you get that guy? I did open one bundle. I did get garbage, but I used the coin bundle because it's part of the daily objective. But again, we're going to go ahead. I think I have to get an 87 or something, right? I got to get an 87 card, and I think that's it. An 87 and maybe 2 83s. All right, so like I was saying, I kind of think that if anybody's going to win the MVP, first of all, when you start to think about it right now, I'm kind of on the fence the same way I was with the Kansas City Chiefs. For those of you guys are asking who I think is going to win, I bet against Brady, and he came out and just made me look like an absolute idiot, just like he always does, bro. You know what it is? It's like fun to doubt someone until it's Tom Brady. Like, once it's Tom Brady, it's no longer fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Tom Brady goes out there and just does whatever he wants, and it becomes you can't really do anything. The dude was just throwing dots. Now, you guys might blame the dude that was offsides and everything like that, but that game was going to be over regardless, right? Because Tom Brady is one of the luckiest quarterbacks ever, but he's also one of the most talented quarterbacks ever. And he was able to show us a lot of that stuff throughout that whole situation that we were able to watch. So I don't want you guys to think that just because it's Tom Brady, that's why he's going to win. A lot of luck goes into everything that the Patriots have been doing, because you got to be extremely lucky to be doing. Bro, they've been in this game. What is it? He's going for, like, if he wins this one right now, he's 5-3. 5-2? No, 5-3, because he lost to the Giants twice and he lost to the Eagles. I don't know how he did that. So he's 5-3. If he wins 6, that'll be the most ever for anyone, right? He said already that he's not going to retire. So with him saying that, I don't really know if I can, think he's going to win this one. Because why is he saying that? Also, you got to remember, you got Aaron Donald, you got Ndamukong Suh, who finally showed up in the championship game. I don't really know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out exactly what could really happen. But you guys got to tell me, would you bet against Brady? If you were going to bet $1 million right now, your gut feeling, like I don't know anybody that would actually bet against Tom Brady, like gut feeling. But it just seems like the Rams might win. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, it's like, is it really destiny if like 4 of the refs lived in LA? Like, I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm just saying that, though. I don't really think that the refs, like, they planned that out. The more that I look at the play, I can kind of understand why it was a non-call, you know, with the back, like the ref that was right in front of it, because it looked like he just went after the ball and, you know, hit him. He hit him early, obviously, like I said. I'm just saying, like, justifiably, if we were going to say that it was it is a really bad call, probably one of the worst ever in NFL history, but they've been replaying it so much, and it kind of reminds me of, like, the old school football days. Like when those kind of plays were like legal, before they had a defenseless receiver, before they had all these other things with it. And I'm not justifying it in any way. I know you Saint fans are never going to live it down. Some of you guys have gotten it over it, but it is very, very difficult to think about it because Drew Brees' arm strength and everything that happened with him, I think the Cowboys really ruined him for the worse. So I don't know what we have to look forward to with him. I'm going to use this NFL player guy right here. This dude's garbage. I don't really know how it's going to work out for him going forward because already it was enough that he really just didn't have suitable arm strength. Now, another year later, I don't really know what we're going to, I don't know, but who are they going to really go with? Is Teddy Bridgewater still there? Write it in the comments. I don't know what's going on with that. But I really don't, I just thought that it's very, very heartbreaking for the Saints simply because, like, how often, it's so hard to get there, dog. And I just, like I said, the more I look at the play, old school football, that would have probably been roaded right out and nobody would have said anything. But with all the new rules and everything like that, you know, the bang bang play situation, we don't really get bang bang plays anymore. Usually a flag is thrown. So you guys have very, very valid points because even, like I said, even if it is a bang bang play, they could still say defenseless. They could still say so many things, helmet to helmet. So many other calls could have been made. The bottom line is it would have come down to a field goal. And is it guaranteed? You know what I'm saying? Is it really guaranteed? Because I've seen Justin Tucker miss field goals. Like, I've seen a lot of these guys miss field goals, so I don't know if it would be guaranteed, but I could understand the rage, bro. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to get it back. So we just got to move on and figure out what's going on. But I also don't believe that they should add replay and take away more of the human element of the game. But they're going to do whatever they got to do. But it is something that if it was old school football, we would be able to live with it. But that's obviously not where we are right now. So all of the rage is understandable. Now, let's actually get back into this Jared Goff. I just wanted to touch on that because some of you guys have been asking, you know, my thoughts on it. And most of you guys are not subscribed to GmiasWorld podcast, where I do my NFL podcast weekly. And you guys would already know, you know, most of my thoughts with it if you guys were subscribed there, but most of you guys are not. All right, so now look, let's go find the Jared Goff. Let's see what's going on with it. The last I checked, he was millions of coins. Does that mean that his value is he worth millions of coins? I don't think so because I know he's going to miss the same throws. I don't think he's going to do anything spectacular. To be honest with you, if they gave me conductor with my dude from the Buffalo Bills, I would be good. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have conductor, and I can't do anything with him if he doesn't have that. And that's what really causes problems for me with him. So look, he's 1.6, 1.1. Okay, he got a bid for $800K. So people are starting to become reasonable and understand that at the end of the day, it is Jared Goff. Now, 80 speed, that's decent because you chem him up. He has a power up, right? Yeah. So you chem him up. It's going to be like he's going to be 81 plus a 3. He's going to be at 84 speed. All right. You're looking at the throw accuracy deep, the short, the mid. All that stuff is really, really good. Throw power 95. That's easily maxed at 99 because when he's regularly chemmed up in his power up, it goes to a 96. So will his throw power be better than some of the other quarterbacks? Keep in mind, all right, with Josh Allen, the reason why he throws the ball so far is because his base is a 97. And like I tried to explain to a lot of you guys, EA is just playing mind games with us with adding those blue icons that make it go up. You're actually playing with this card. That's what you're going to be actually playing with. Everything else is just for boost and visual aspects to make you think that you're doing something that you're actually not. Because none of their things really work. And I've been proving it to you guys over and over again. And I will continue to prove it to you guys over and over again because realistically speaking, that's what they're doing. It doesn't really work. All of those boosted chems are a joke. So when you look at a guy like Josh Allen, his most recent card being the 97 throw power, I really enjoyed playing with him, but then they messed him up by not giving him awareness. So he couldn't get the conductor. You got to have at least a 90 awareness for conductor. So maybe later on, he'll actually be able to throw the ball right. But for now, it is what it is. We have Michael Vick, and I'm disgusted with him. He sucks. But guess what? He has the speed, and that's pretty. But I don't really run around that much. It's just the fact that when dudes play sag defense, I know that when he gets out into the open field, he's able to make a little bit more plays happen. And that's pretty much what it is. So now, if he were to get a Super Bowl MVP, you would still have the option of using training points for the limited. So there is no reason for you to buy this card now, nor is it a reason for you to even buy a bundle. If I'm you guys right now, the best case scenario is you continue to stack your Super Bowl rings and you wait until it's something that you really want. Because they're gonna be giving us daily content or whatever like that, and it may turn out that they give us somebody that's really worth the value. But this guy, unless you're like looking for a theme team and you're a Rams fan and you're trying to like put something together for whatever, maybe a video or whatever, I don't really think he's worth it. So you guys can do what you have to do. Now look, I want to point out to you guys, right? You guys know I have the 99 overall Vic and everything like that. You see how both of their throw powers is based at 95? That's what Michael Vick throws the ball like. So Jared Goff is going to realistically throw the ball the exact same distance, even when he's maxed at 99. Maybe in Madden 2020, they will figure out like what they're doing. Like, all right, maybe we should make these chems matter. But for now, it does not. So everything that you're seeing with boosted after you actually chem them up, I only do it at this point because it makes my team overall higher. I know it has nothing to do with the real game. I know that it's a joke, all that stuff. I know that. I could prove it to you that none of these stats really matter. But again, it's more exciting. You get to do a little bit more with your squad. And, the boosted stuff for everybody else, it works. And that's pretty much where we are with it. So overall, would I go after this card? I would not. If you guys are using him, I'm pretty sure that he'll probably be raid sold. If he does turn out to be the MVP of the Super Bowl, it'll be the same way as when Nick Foles was. Nobody's going to really want him anyway. So it doesn't matter. I hope that this has been informative to you, and I hope you guys are still getting your Super Bowl rings together and just combining them and just holding on to them, because right now there's really nothing that's really like high class that we really need right now. Everything is just pretty much, it's nothing. It's just garbage over here. It's garbage over there. So I would stay away from it and just watch it, and then once something comes out that's appealing, we all go after it together, and then we continue to build our team in the similar fashion. All right? Good luck with all your pack openings. I'm going to see you guys soon with more vids on the way. Feel free to subscribe here. Also at GmiasWorld Gaming, GmiasWorld Podcast. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.